What's the big story of the weekend? The one everyone was talking about, the new shiny object. Jamaal Bowman, that idiot communist from New York, he commits a felony on videotape. One, he's the dumbest human being in the history of the United States Congress, and that's saying something. Not because he pulled the fire alarm, and not because of his lame excuse that I didn't know it was a fire alarm. All those are predictable. Okay, he's a commie piece of trash and also a liar. That's all very predictable. He's the dumbest person in the history of the world for not realizing the United States Capitol is the most surveilled area in the world. You can't go take a dump in the United States Capitol without the security services there giving you an accurate rundown on how it went for you. Everything is on videotape in that place. And yet the sitting congressman from New York, one of the sitting congressmen from New York, actually believed he could get away with just pulling the fire alarm and no one would find out. But honestly, none of this matters anyway. This goes back to my none of this matters anyway. Because, okay, that's a member of the House immediately committing a felony on video. It's black, white. There's no arguing. It's not left, right, middle, not Democrat, Republican, communist, anti-communist. It's on videotape. What should we be doing today? What should have already been done today? Jamaal Bowman should have been expelled from the House of Representatives, placed under arrest, and sent to prison. But let me spoil something for you. None of those things are going to happen. Jamaal Bowman is not going to get expelled from the House. He's not going to go to prison. Why? Because the Department of Justice is wholly run by the communists in this country. You don't have any power federally in this nation anymore, which is why you need to retreat to a red state. But we're not going there right now. That's reason number one. He's not going to be charged. And two, you try to get Republicans to stand for something, and this is what you get out of Republicans every single time.
I was really appalled of watching Democrats' actions today to delay it to get to a shutdown. But when we found that an individual elected to Congress would pull a fire alarm, that's a new low. We watched how people have been treated if they've done something wrong in this Capitol. It'll be interesting to see how he is treated on what he was trying to obstruct when it came to the American public.
Can you imagine how scared Jamaal Bowman must be right now? We just pointed out the hypocrisy. Whoa! He's in trouble now, guys. The GOP just pointed out the double standard and the hypocrisy. Buckle up, Jamaal. Gonna be a rough time for you. He ain't going anywhere. All that may have made you uncomfortable, but I am right. We're going to talk to Amber Athey about all of this ridiculousness and many other things next. Before we get to Amber.
Do you still stand by your statement that pulling the fire alarm was an accident?
You know, I don't know why this has gotten so much attention. I was literally just in a rush to go vote, man. That's all it was.
Mm-hmm. Are you afraid of any repercussions, either from leadership or from legally from Capitol Police?
I mean, listen, I take responsibility for what I did, but like I said, I was in a rush to go vote, and, the investigation will sort everything else out.
Have you talked to Jeffries about it?
Oh, yeah, of course, since day one, yes.
How was that conversation?
Well, I got to keep that between me and the leader, so I'm not going to share that publicly. Yeah, but we've been in touch with each other.
No. We gotta let the investigation take its course, of course. But it's all on videotape. There's no investigation. Joining me now, Amber Athey. She is the author of the book, The Snowflakes Revolt. Outstanding book, I should note. Millennials are killing us with their emotions in this country. Amber, okay, the Jamaal Bowman thing, obviously it's ridiculous. It's embarrassing. It's on videotape. Everyone knows what the deal is. I personally don't have any faith he's going to be expelled and nothing's going to come of this. I just roll my eyes at the thought that the Democrats are ever going to face consequences.
Of course, they never do. That's typical. And what's hilarious about this is this guy is a former school principal, and he knows very well the consequences that would normally come from pulling a fire alarm for any reason other than an emergency. In his school, it was at minimum a few days suspension, and the worst consequences that his students would face is expulsion. So I think he should be subject to the same consequences that he would subject his students to at the school. Now, I have seen a lot of people speculating that he did this intentionally to stop the vote. And while normally I would agree that Democrats' political cravenness knows no bounds, in this case, though, with particularly Jamaal Bowman, I really think it is possible that he's just that stupid.